are here at the Friday Eve of the Backyard 400. And I am going to give you a little taste of what's been going on all week. As you can see, the famous row of brick. So now it is Friday Eve, day 3 of my trip. And I want to explain to you why this is such an epic event. Because Travis Bell and Celebrity Machines bought a 89 Z24 Cavalier as the prize. So you actually get to win a car if you win the Backyard 400. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is what the grand prize of the winner of the Backyard 400 gets. A slightly gently used Z34 Chevrolet Cavalier. Let's take a look at this thing. Check out the wheels on this thing. Woo! That has to be custom from Chevrolet. Oh yeah, look at that. Little front end shot. She's a beaut, Clark. Let's see what the inside of this thing. Oh, look at that. That must mean it's fast. Let's see if we can get in this thing. Convertible. Mark Spence, you'll be able to drop the top. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Custom rear view mirror. And when you open the door, the winner will realize that there is a slight odor in here. It smells like stale cigarettes and Cheetos. But I'll tell you right now, she ain't bad. She ain't bad at all. So here we go again, Adam Valentine. And this is why Adam Valentine is the mechanic of the race. We waited all morning for that hub, and when the hub got there for the Spence. All right, Mark, I have been working on your Kart this morning on the Friday Eve of the Backyard 400. I got you some new brakes on there. We are waiting for the hub assembly. Gonna have to change your air cleaner, it looks like. She's nasty. What else we gotta do? I think we'll probably jet it today, and Spence will be here to test it, or I'll run it this afternoon and get it ready for him. So, but there she is. I don't know what it is with me and the rusty car. When the hub got there, it was again the wrong hub. We had found hubs, but it was a certain size. Either it was too big or too small, and never the one we needed. So Adam Valentine got the torch out and straightened the hub and straightened the axle right before Spence got there. I ended up jetting it and putting an air cleaner on it while Adam was straightening everything. And then we let everything cool. We turned the idle up to fit the jet size, and Adam Valentine at that point finally got to make some practice laps at the Backyard 400. He had been there already 3 days and had not even, well, he tried, but I think he got to the backstretch, and that's as far as he got practicing. But finally got him some practice laps in. I was glad to see that. And at this point, we're just Finishing up the final prep for the Backyard 400. The hay bales finally arrived. We got the hay bales where they needed to go. The banners showed up, and whoever did the banners, kudos to y'all, because those things were nothing but spectacular.
Let me get because the boombox pro is master race control. Okay, get in there. I'm gonna get a picture of this. The two Romanacks, look, the one Romanac will look like he's doing something.
Like I always do.
Smile at me, boys. Oh, that's awesome. Pat Bailey, your thoughts?
Hey,
You're from NASCAR country. Is this
I love it. It's going to do it.
Awesome.
And I sure do hope Travis Bell saved me one if they all didn't get taken. But I would love to have one of those. And then at that point, people started piling in. I mean, the campers that came. It was fun meeting Tim, the sticker guy. He's from South Carolina. And actually, he's in Simpsonville, my hometown. So I look forward to doing some stuff with Tim and Aaron and Mason. So I think Aaron and Mason are out of Atlanta, it seems like. Maybe Mason's from somewhere else, but they were running together, and they had the mini ambulance there, and that was cool to see in person. We had to set a stage up for opening ceremony, so that was fun, getting all that stuff out. Daniel Dillon.
Hey.
Who was that? Who was that?
Doing yard work. Just a guy driving a...
Just a guy driving a tractor?
Yeah, just a guy with a tractor.
With a bunch of go-karts in his backyard.
Go-karts. A whole track. Can you believe it? Who would have done that?
Sean Cawthron brought his stacker trailer. Y'all should have seen it. Very professional. Automotive cleaning solutions. Sean Cawthron is nothing but a class act. He had his whole pit area set up just exactly like the pros do it. I mean, he had the pit box out. He had it roped off. It's probably a good thing they did bring the stacker, because I saw footage of the car being loaded in that stacker going back to Sean's place at Do-It-Yourself Garage. That was not the most exciting part of the night. Practice started. All the guys started showing up. So everything went off with no problems until right there at the end where it was getting dark. Jeremy Ortiz, number one, Jeremy is a drag racer, number one. He goes hauling ass down into the blind corner of the start-finish line. I think it's turn 12. And that thing wheel hops him, and it cut straight left. And I'm Facebook Live at this point. In a minute. He puts this thing in the wall in Travis's fence, windshield deep, and it's just me and him. I'm the only one. I'm like, holy shit. So I immediately get off live and go check on him, and of course he's fine. He's just like, oh man, you know, he's tore up about it, and that he killed it. He thinks I guess he thought he killed his cart I guess he was more embarrassed than anything, and rightfully so, but hey, it's racing. Shit happens, you know? And then that night, the paddock area didn't shut down. Again, Adam Valentine. This is the reason why Adam Valentine is the mechanic of the race.
Listen, I
It is 1 o'clock in the morning. The Backyard 400, and they are still wrenching.
This is where it matters. Who did it?
So that's my take of the Friday Eve of the Backyard 400. The next video up will be my take on the race day. I don't know if we're gonna run them next week, or I'm in the middle of building a camera rig for Octane Addicts TV, so we may run some of that. And my heat race with the Fast Big Rig series is coming up soon, so you're not gonna wanna miss that either. But I'll keep you in tune weekly of what's coming up. While I got a minute, I want to apologize to Brent Hatfield of the Driven Radio Show up in Indianapolis. He had all of us on the show last night, and I could not get my phones to get me in the Zoom call. I want to apologize to him. I heard it was nothing but awesomeness, and the link, when I find it, will be in the description so you can hear it too. I'm Matt the Camera Guy. Y'all stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.